I haven't tried these before. This is my first set of water pens. I've only had alcohol. So I wanted to just go on and swatch it with you guys. I'm actually quite excited about it. Um, uh, we are going to, yeah, we're going to swatch these out. And part of the reason why I got these was because I've been doing a lot of sketching at night. And I'm really interested in line and wash. And because of that, um, I wanted something that wasn't like watercolor. I wanted specifically a pen that would just be easy for me to have in bed because I don't want water spilling all over my sheets. So so that's kind of what we went with. And I don't really, like I said, I've only ever had alcohol markers, so um, I don't really know how these generally go. So let's just play around and see. I feel like I'm actually going to adjust the camera a little bit because it's casting a shadow. My tripod is. Let me move some like junk out of the way here. Okay, there we go. We'll just do that. Okay, it's a little bit better. So these have two, it's a dual tip. So it has like a fine liner and then it also has a brush tip. Can you see that? It has like a brush tip on it, which is very exciting. So do multiple things. I've been like into, I've really been into just drawing with Micron and brush pens at night, but they're all black. So this is the first color here. Actually, I'm gonna bring you down a little bit so you can see that a little bit better. So this is just the line itself, and then as we squiggle through, there's that. I just kind of want to see how buildable it is because I'm not really sure. And I'm trying to do this without any kind of, I was trying to swatch them without using a brush, like a brush of water, because again, I want to use them in bed. So it's like a nice dark, kind of a sepia color. And then coming in with this, that does like a true fine. Oh, that's pretty fine. That is actually really nice. I did not expect that to be that fine. So that's pretty cool. So this color, they only number the colors, but no, it has a name. This is Venetian Red. So I think we'll just put VR there. And it's fine. It's pretty, I don't know we'll see how blendable it is too. And then this one is the burnt sienna. So let's put burnt sienna here. Sienna. So we'll see that. And then is it, hello, how are you? Just kind of want to see over in the corner here. Yeah, see that does come up. And this paper is 140 GSM. So this is just regular sketchbook paper. But that does blend actually pretty nicely. I was thinking about getting, what is it called? Tombow? I was thinking about getting that. But these are currently on sale. I went ahead and actually preloaded it, the sale link in the description. But this one's terracotta. So let's see here. Just doing some overlapping just to see the buildability, the buildability of it. And then mixed in with the burnt sienna. That's nice. That's actually really pretty. It is roughing the paper up a little bit, but again, this is just regular sketchbook paper. So it's, it's gonna kind of do that. I do have a water, actually, you know what? I was gonna say this for later, but actually, let's just try it. Oh, we're actually sketching or swatching. We got these aqua pens, and there actually just isn't a whole lot online about them. I tried looking and it was crazy. It was like the only things I was finding was from like, I don't know, I think the soonest was 2 years ago. So I wasn't really sure like if they're any good. So I figured we just watch them, but I didn't look it up until after I had purchased it. Actually that does look nice. There's that. And then let's see how blendable, like does it blend on the watercolor or does it just soak it right up? Well, maybe, hold on. I'm just gonna kind of frantically. You like them? Oh, awesome. What do you use them for? I mean, do you use them like on watercolor paper, or do you just add to sketches? Urban sketching? Yeah, see, it doesn't quite blend quite, but maybe that just takes practice. Because again, I've only I have alcohol markers, but oh, it does have some nice bleeding in, or like spread. Let's just try like an isolated spot and just see. Oh yeah, there it goes. It just takes a little more working than I thought it might, just because they are water-based. Okay, let's put this aside for just a second. I think we'll come back to that in a minute. But if anybody does have tips for using these, for using aqua pens, these guys, I would appreciate it. I can bring this down so you guys can see this is the Tuscany, and this is, or the Tuscany pack, excuse me. This is sky blue. Ooh, I like that. It's kind of, yeah, that is awful pretty. So that's how that looks. They build up fast though, I gotta say. Like a couple quick passes. Yeah, that's actually quite nice. So let's mix this with the burnt sienna and just see how that blends together. Just out of curiosity. Because I am full. Oh yeah, I'm hoping that, I don't know if that picks up actually. I'll show you the way it's, it has like this feathering. Oops, it has this feathering that looks really nice. That's pretty cool. But yeah, it is crazy because I looked up after I got them. I mean, I can find content on pretty much any product or medium that I'm looking to use, but for some reason I couldn't find anything recent, and I just had to know what's the tea on that. This is a green ochre. Let's do green ochre. Go. So that's how that looks. So let's try that one. I'm curious on that one. Let's try it on here. This has been sitting for a second. Yeah, it's blending, even though it's been sitting for a while. Because you never know with these things, you know what I mean? Yeah, I think water paper is the way to go. The only bummer is that I really like to use micron with it. So then the problem is, like, I hate drawing with micron on like super textured paper, like watercolor textured paper. Does anybody else have that? I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's a textural thing, like if I'm just a weirdo or what. But I hate the feeling of it. I don't really like the looks of it. This is pine green. So that's gonna be. Oh yeah, and the other sketchbook I have, my actual bedtime. Too well, but the vibrancy of them. I'm not. Yeah, I'm not like I've only been drawing and painting since the summer. Like I'm still learning all of this stuff. So experiment is the tea. That's very much the phase of art and drawing that I'm in. So but yeah, that's good to know that watercolor paper is what you use them on. Yeah, they don't blend to it. Yeah, I'm finding that the blending, it's okay, but I feel like it takes a lot more effort than when I'm using the sketchbook paper. But the one that I've been using is the one by Talons for bedtime drawing. But what I've been doing is I've been practicing with different styles of like manga and comics. Like this one, I just did this last night. Just kind of like, I'm all sleepy and tired, and I've just been like playing around with different things. And yeah, it's just been really fun. But I want to be able to bring in like, you know, some gray. So I originally got the grayscale, but I thought it might be nice to have some colors just to have them handy. But so I do want to try them on talons, and just kind of see how it looks. In terms of because it's a tan color, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna just go a little bit more at the angle. And I do like, I definitely want to do this with the grayscale as well. But that's blending up pretty nicely, actually. So this is, yeah, this is the Talons notebook, sketchbook, the little guy. And it's really nice. I really like it. Nice to travel with. I really like the tan. The paper is just like butter. Oh my God. Micron's just like, woo, just sail across the paper. It's so nice. But this by far been my favorite, by far. But yeah, this is actually, the way it's coming together is actually really nice on this paper. I don't know, what do you guys think? What do you think about, I mean, it isn't, the color's definitely different, but like it's doable. So like, here's a difference between the watercolor and the Talons. I did go more on this one because I was trying to bring it all together, you know? Anyway, that's pretty fun. We're kind of all over the place with this, with this testing, honestly. Have we done this one yet? I don't know. This is the, oh, terracotta. We did do the terracotta. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're missing one. Which one did we miss? I thought it said 6 right here. Oh, here it is. I found it. This one is the, no, we did sky blue. Okay, we done sky blue. Sorry, guys. We done green ochre. We've done the terracotta. And then this one is pine green. We did do pine green. I just didn't mark it down on this one. We tried it on the other one. This is pine green. Let's just see how that looks on there. Yeah, I really like the blending on regular sketchbook paper. And it's not, honestly, I thought it was gonna pill a lot more. You know what I mean? The way that sometimes it does, you know? Oh, I already used that one. It's like, yeah, I already used that one on these. Okay. And then we also have this is the grayscale. And this is the one that I was actually, or shades of gray. This is the one that I was really excited about because I really like the look of it with the micron, you know? When I am doing comics or like manga style, or practicing it. Let's get these out of the way, actually, because I will definitely mess that up. See, this is the, I think this is just straight up black. This will be actually pretty interesting because oh, hold on a second. Oh, I thought something popped up in the chat. Never mind. This will be interesting because I like using brush pens already. They're not watercolor, they're Pigma and Micron, and oh, the Pentel brush is really great too. This is the cold gray. I think cold gray was the one that I was like pretty stoked for. Yeah, I like the color on that. I think that'll actually be really nice on the talons on the tanned. Yeah. I'm pretty stoked for that. That'll be really nice because oh man, I've been getting into Children of the Sea, that manga. It's so, the art in there is so fun. Really like that. I think it's pronounced, oh, it's the one about the spirals. Is it Uzumaki, I think it's called. That one is, you know, I'm reading it before bed, which, you know, that's fine. This is Titanium Violet. And I've just really been enjoying picking that back up because I took such a break from like reading and but one of the great things about enjoying artwork more lately has been has been just picking reading back up. This is Hyacinth. Whoa, this one darkens up quick. I thought that was gonna be a lot lighter. That's really pretty. And then this one is Purple Gray. That almost has like the, what is it from? I'm trying to remember the brand. Is it Tombow? That has like their darker gray. It kind of has that color because they did have some. I had gone to just like the craft store and they had some open stock and I was trying them out, but so many of them were dried out. You guys, if you buy anything from open stock, you have got to try it first because I almost took one that was completely like just done. It was splotchy and crazy, but I got the gist of the color and it was a lot like that. So this is the cold gray. Let's see what the difference is here. Yeah. Nice. Well, that's all of them for that. That paper. Let's try, oops, sorry. Let's try them on the watercolor paper. That's what I'm mostly curious about at the moment because it is different. But you know what I really like, you guys? I really like that they're odorless because there are, man, alcohol markers really, it's a tough customer on the nose. I gotta tell you, it's it's like the last thing I want to be smelling right before bed. Like it just absolutely drives me crazy. So that's why I went, that's another reason why I went water-based as opposed to other markers. Plus just really want to try them. So that looks pretty good. I like this, man. This is actually pretty great. So I think, I think the last one is going to be on this tanned paper. And then I actually picked up some of the colored microns. And I thought maybe we could just like take a look and see how those are together. Real quick. And, okay. So I think, I can't remember which one we started with, so we'll just start over again. This is like hands down my favorite in terms of sketchbooks. I really like it. It's and I didn't think I was gonna like a small sketchbook. Like I kind of like to have some real estate because I just don't know what I'm gonna end up doing. so I really like to have like a lot of space. But it was more like that in the beginning, and then over time, I just kind of allowed myself to feel some restraint on a smaller sketchbook. And I've actually really grown accustomed to it. I really like having a little bit of a smaller area. Like I can just cozy up with this in bed. And that's just what I really like. And I was gonna take it, my original intention was to take this, outside on walks and do, more like urban sketching style. But it's like so cold outside. It's so cold. The thought of stopping to draw anything, absolutely revolting. Absolutely cannot. Looks like a doing me and sandstone. Yeah. Yeah, and like here's what oops. Like here's like the cover of it, and like, it's just kind of that simple because it looks greeny. Oh, yeah. No, I totally get what you're saying. I totally get what you're saying. Grainy, yes. Yes, I do understand. And also, I had actually posted about this in a short, but I had been doing some I gotcha. Greeny, greeny, greeny. I gotcha. I've been actually one of the experiments I've been doing, which is not related to water pens, but actually to alcohol markers, is I've been experimenting with just like putting like just whatever random colors and mildly blending them together. And then they get this like almost like a spray paint kind of like fuzzy look about them. And I kind of want to make this a background for like other drawings. I think it'd be really fun to experiment with. And I'd also done it on regular, actually it was on this sketchbook. Let me see if I can find it. I had done just, it was on this side, hold on a second. But I had just done just scribbles just to see how it would bleed through. And just speaking of sandstone, there was this one. Like some of them were just kind of splotchy. I'm getting used to like how much pressure and how much bleed through on each page. But this one has like a bunch of like fuzziness and granulation, and the you know how like watercolor granulates? It kind of gives that vibe, and this was really, really cool. So I think I'm going to experiment more with alcohol marker bleed through. So if you're like I don't really, like I said, I'm kind of sensitive to alcohol marker smell, but I can bust them out sometimes, and this bleed through thing is really cool. So I just did just some swipes and then gave it a minute to bleed through. So this one was that first one was on the watercolor paper, and then this one is on the sketchbook that we're swatching everything else with. And I don't know, I just thought that was really cool. On the edges. Oh, cool. Nice. Yeah, I think blending is like really relaxing actually. I don't like get too excited about the outcome. It's just I just love playing and getting my hands in things. I just find that I learn so much more by just kind of playing around. But yeah, so I got these color microns and I hadn't really played with them yet. I just fished the black ones out of it, and I haven't played with it too much, but this one's more of a red, it looks like. And I just kind of want to put them on top of one of the colors and just see the vibe. And I'll drop the camera down if you can't really see. If you're watching on a phone, if you're watching on a computer, I can. But yeah, I'm gonna drop you down. So I do like that. Yeah, I have to, and that's a thing, like, because we're in winter, like, normally I'm all about just being outside. Like, I think all, like, the entire summer and fall, I just, like, trucked all my stuff outside and just doodled and painted out there. And, like, that was how I got really into watercolor there for a while, was because I was doing so much outside. I think the cat might be covering this up. I'll bring this up a little bit. But yeah, in the winter time, like I can't. Like I'll save alcohol markers for this summer. Oh, this one's the, which one is this one? I think this is the sepia color. And it's kind of nice just to see them just up against whatever. I know this seems kind of corny, but I just really wanted to see how they looked all together because I haven't played with these yet. We got sepia, we did green. We haven't done the blue yet. Various water-soluble pencil crayon. I have some watercolor pencils, but I don't, that's about it. I'm slowly but surely collecting. If you have any recommendations, please. I'm always experimenting with things. You know what I actually picked up that I really like, and this isn't water soluble, but it's oil pastels. I really have had so much fun with those because the thought of cleaning up after oil painting, I can't. It's too much. I don't want to do it. I don't know what it is. Like watercolor is one thing, but oil, I can't deal with it at all. And I'm sure I'll get there. I have a mental block when it comes to dealing with the mess that is oil paints. But yeah, so I have not. See, pastels are awesome. Yeah, I really like the oil. I actually like them way more than I thought I would. which is pretty cool. The other thing that I really do like is gouache. I think gouache is kind of underrated because even though like watercolor is very, very fun, but there's, I don't know, gouache has just a really fun feel. And I like how much you can adjust the opaqueness with just some dabs of water and just, I don't know, get some really interesting, fun things in there. Just different colors and textures. I just have a really good time with it. But yeah, I think I'm an instant fan. And there were other brands. Again, this is the Faber or Faber, however you say it, of these watercolor pens or water soluble, you know what I'm saying? The water soluble pens. But I liked the dual thing. And also like I wanted to try Tombow? I didn't want to try those, but girl, they were like $10 more and I couldn't. I was not feeling it. I was not feeling it. These were on sale. Graphite powder. Ooh. The only Tombow I have is in red. Tell me about this graphite powder. I have not come across that yet. Tell me more. Tell me more. Oh yeah, and then this is the Pentel brush pen, the pocket pen. Love this one too. Again, it's just regular ink. It's not, but there's something about like, it's just really fun to find like different textures with different ways of holding it because it's so much softer. Because the other one I have, actually the ones I reach for the most have been the Pigma. These one, it comes in like a set with different sizes and they tend to be a little bit stiffer and the bristles tend to hold together more. Whereas the Pentel is just like, it's loosey-goosey. Like it takes no pressure and you're down on the mat, which is a really fun thing to play with. I like playing with the different kinds of graininess and then smooth. I'm not really into like, I know some people use these for calligraphy actually. But I've just been using them to draw random stuff. Let's see, art graph. Nice. I'm gonna make a note of that. I'm gonna write it up here. Thanks for that. This is why I love going live, is because we can trade tips. And then, oh yeah, so this one, I just got the one with like the 3 sizes because I wasn't sure if I was gonna like the Pigma. You know, just because it seems like a lot of these different pens, like the tips are just so different on them. So these ones are a little bit firmer. This is the fine, but you can still, oops, sorry, I totally bumped into you there. But you can see the difference here. You can get really fine, like almost oops, sorry. I got my camera too close, but you can get like micron fine and like really like gentle touch. And so you can get, so that's like all, this whole thing here is with the fine brush. I never done much powder art book on it. I like what's inside. Mostly stuck with drawing with pencil. Oh, you know what I'll tell you. I started only using pencil. I was terrified of doing only pen. And I just grab like a stack of like printer paper, just like throwaway paper, or you know, like old envelopes from like junk mail and stuff. And I just made myself draw with pen without pencil. And I just kind of just played around, did my best, and especially with the brush pens because I've been just getting used to holding them, to moving them, to the feel of them, especially since you can get so many line thicknesses and everything. I just went to town. And then I prefer doing like some pencil first and then I just go with pen. But if there is a book that's only pencil, then I just ignore everything you're saying and I just go for the end result. So this is the finest, and you can still, like, this is barely any pressure. Is it though? Let me see if I can do it even lighter. And then I do have a book, actually, Milkman Kid. Your name is great. I actually have a book. If you're still here, let me show you. I actually have it right over here. And is it over here? Hold on one second. I'm gonna grab this book. 1 second, because it's actually a really great book and it helps me a lot. It is, it's this one. Oops, oh gosh. Hold on, let me look this up. That is way too close. Oh gosh, I'm making everybody dizzy, sorry. It is this book. It is the Illustrator's Guide, and this one, it's pen and pencil, but he offers for both. So I really like this book. I got it from the library. So if you're going to the library at all, I would definitely say go with that. It's actually pretty great. My dad was actually a milkman too. That is epic. That is actually epic. I think you have to be a very good drawer to be successful with pen. The option to blend really, what is it? There's some manga. That's a cool book. Hatchmarks. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's it. I actually really like drawing with hatch marks, and I like drawing. I don't know if you were here for this part. I can't remember at what point we were talking about it, but I've just gotten so into drawing comics and manga, different styles lately, and I'm just picking up ones that are black and white. And I don't know what it is. I am so sucked into drawing that way currently. Oops, let me mark this. It really is. I don't know what it is, and it's just I'm captivated by it at the moment. This is the medium. So that's what I've been really into. And it's just making me a little more confident in my line work. Even though, like, man, again, I'm still very, I consider myself very beginner, with drawing and painting for sure. But it's making me feel a little more confident in playing with it, and just like this one gets crazy. Look how thick that is. That's a thick buddy right there. So this is the bold, this is the bold Pigma. Really like that one. Super fun. Yeah, I got a couple manga books too, and I traveled the lands. Oh, you draw landscapes. That's cool. Yeah, I'm really digging. Yeah, landscape. Like urban sketching. Do you do urban sketching? What do you do? What's your jam? Okay, let's see. I'm actually, while we're talking about what else, there was another book. Yeah, I don't know. I'm really digging. You guys, the library is so underrated. I'm seriously. I just go in. This is like the most fun I ever have. Is I go into the library and I just pick up the most random books. Like it could be a medium I don't even have yet, but I really like. I just really like going to the library and just grabbing whatever, and then just practicing with it and just kind of seeing. And it's just kept me so interested. Like mixed media books are really great because I just get so many different ideas. And then I can just take them back. I don't have to have a pile of books sitting around me all the time. I just keep them for a few weeks and then that's it. Yeah. I'm hoping our libraries stay cool with everything going on. I try to support them as much as possible because I believe their funding comes from however many people actually use it. So it's very much a use it or lose it situation. If you're not familiar with Micron, this is the 01 and this is the 03. And I oscillate between the 03 and the 01 as to which one I start with first. And then this is the 05. And it's funny because you can't really see a whole lot of difference, but once you start drawing, you really notice it. When you're getting into like the little bits of details up in there. And what's the other one? There was another. Yeah, I've got some like gel pens and stuff. But yeah. I can't remember. There was something else I was going to share with you guys. And there is this, there's this one pen that I just had in the bottom of the drawer. But honestly, it's great. It's the Pilot Precise V7. And I literally just had this like just chilling in the bottom of a drawer. And it writes so smoothly. And then you can also kind of adjust the ink from here too. Anyway, it's really, I actually really do like the V7, which is not like necessarily a drawing pen. But if you're balling on a budget and you've got random pens just like laying around in a drawer, use them, try them, you know? Oh, the other thing that I wanted to try was the jelly roll pen. There it is. The white gel pen. And just see how that comes up. And then for reference, this is how it comes up on my brush pen. And it does work well here. I didn't know if maybe like it would lift pigment or if it would like reactivate the watercolor, but it looks like it's staying put. Right? Yeah, there's no additional ink is coming off. So that also does work with the aqua pens. That's actually quite cool. And then that's actually really good to know. And then let's see how it looks on the tan as well. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's going to be okay. It doesn't look like it is. It doesn't look like it's lifting any pigment at all. Yeah, that looks pretty solid. Let's see here. How about drawing? 1 second, I'll be back. No worries. I probably will be too, actually. I'm getting thirsty talking all this. Let's see. Yeah, I think I might grab a sip of water. And my cup is on the other side of the thing. But yeah, so the fine lining part side is actually, I really like that. It's not quite, I mean, like it could be finer, but at the same time, like with a light hand. Yeah. So it's just, I think it's just going to be playing around with how light. But it is crazy like how much I really like light touches. It's kind of crazy. I just love like really fine details. But I also just like make big swaths of nothing. So that's also fun. See, I'm gonna grab a real quick sip of water, you guys. I'll be right back. BRB. I got really thirsty. I should have made myself like a cup of coffee or something. Okay. Okay. I got a sip of water. I'm feeling better now. Okay. I knew I should have I should have brought over a drink for myself and I didn't. Okay, you're back too? Nice. Story grub draws. Ooh, that's cool. Story grub. I'll write that down too. Man, you're coming in hot with with ideas. Thanks, man. There was somebody else I came across the other day that I really liked. Who was it? It'll come to me. I can't think of the name. For landscape, I think he does do, actually, I think he leans more towards urban sketching, but there's that guy, is it Sketchbook Scotty? Even if you don't, I know you're saying you don't do urban sketching so much, but he has some really cool tips. You should check that right now. Well, thanks for hanging out with me. I got to tell you, I get really nervous going on live. Like I come on and I'm just like, and I'm just saying a lot of nonsense. It takes me so long to just get in the groove of it out and like chat with people. It's such a funny experience. Like I'm just really, I'm really trying to get like just more comfortable, like just talking, you know what I mean? Smoothie Pencil Maestro. Nice. Those two I have not, I know I haven't heard of. So I'm writing those down too. Sharon the love over here. Let's see. I kind of want to. Oh yeah, there's this other thing that I've been doing lately. Let me go grab my. I think it's just over here. This other sketchbook, but it's been one of those like really relaxing pen things, and a lot of it's just kind of like I'll just do it like sometimes before bed, but it's this like literally all I do is I just take the pen, I barely hold it, and I just kind of go around and I just go around in like whatever shape, and I just like to see the different thicknesses, the different textures, and it's really made me more cozy using brush pens and micron in general, because it is just like this really fun texture, and I just kind of I both check out, but I'm also learning a lot about how to like hold the pen and how to get into that flow state and just allow myself to do to just kind of go off, and just have fun. Yeah. Literally, we can just do some of it right now. It's literally just like, and again, I was nervous to just draw with pens, you guys, and not just rely. I don't want to say rely in a negative way, but I wanted to just get more comfortable using pens, particularly brush pens. So I literally hold it at the back and I just touch it down and I just let my hand and my arm do whatever. And so I just start with one and I just let it happen. And I'll just keep doing that with different pens, different thicknesses. And then I don't worry about, sometimes I'm gonna lift off the paper. Sometimes I'm not. Sometimes it's gonna be a little smoother, a little jitterier, but it is the coziest way for me to just get comfortable with the pen and just get comfortable not overthinking it, not being intimidated, which is something I famously love to do. If you're new on this channel, welcome to a very chaotically and also anxiety riddled person. That is my cup of tea, apparently. But yeah, so I just do that with different pens. I just grab whatever pen and then I just go around, and I try to just like not lift it, just kind of like let it go. Oh, nice. I did write down Story Grubs, so I'm gonna check that out. There was one I had done one night and I decided that it looked like an eye. So here, I'll lift this up a little bit. Watch out, don't get dizzy. But this is how it turned out. And a mix of micron and different brush pens, and I just add an eyeball for fun. And that's how I relax. That's how I get comfy and get cozy. And it was the first thing. Nice. Okay, I'll definitely check that out for sure. I hope that didn't mess up my. Are you guys still here? I I think when I moved it, it kind of may have messed up my internet. Are you guys still here? It looks like it's still going, but I don't know for sure. Okay, well, we'll just keep going, hopefully. You're still okay. Okay, cool. Thank you. I moved that's the thing I need to remember is that when I move the camera, I'm messing with my internet connection. But yeah, I like to do it with the microns. And again, I've got a few different sizes. I kind of want to try the 10 because I have 01, 03, and 05. But I think a 10, I kind of want to try that. I want to get more, I want to get larger sizes. But overall, if out of all of my art supplies, I honestly think out of all the mediums, I love pen and ink the most. In terms of like pencil, yes, but just overall, I think pen is my favorite. I think that is it. Like color is amazing. It's beautiful. I love it. But I just kind of keep coming back and you can get pens for a reasonable price. So like when times are tough, it's super easy to just fall back on that. And yeah, I don't know. I just think I think this is my best friend in terms of art supplies. And I didn't think I was gonna get so into like comic book style, but man, I really, really am. Um, and it's finding your style is so fun. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I've been learning just so much about like myself. I know that's so corny. I know that's so cheesy, but I don't know. I think what a trip. I mean, I know everyone's like there's obviously a drive to like improve or to like learn skills, but I don't know. I don't know. I think just watching myself and like my style and everything change, it's just awesome. It's awesome. Cornball alert. So corny, I know. Oh wait, what is it? You know it's going. There's no. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I also like to see like just how light, especially like in this is the pocket brush. It's pretty, it gets very quick, very quick. Very, wait. It gets very thick very quickly with not very much pressure. So I like to, it's a game I play now of just having just really light to see how light I can go. Um, and you know what's crazy is just even like learning how to position my arm and my hand for things, that is also a very underrated and underestimated portion of the learning process. Oh wait, what's that? I'm gonna watch and listen. Oh man, knee operation. That's oof. Yeah. I haven't had a knee operation, but you want to hear something crazy? There was an accident. Funnily enough, in 2020, I broke a hip. I broke part of my sacrum. I had a bunch of like injuries. Man, do your exercises. Don't neglect on them, and just listen to your body. My God, being injured is crazy. I wish you the best in recovery, man. I really do. Ugh. Let's see here. Actually, why don't we bring in some of these? I don't know why I'm not bringing in these aqua pens. What am I doing? Let's do that. Let's see. Actually, I want to do it kind of from this side so we can get like some. I can't believe I didn't. We're really rocking with the silly here today. This is the terracotta. That's actually quite fun. I guess I changed my mind. I guess I'm going to be doing more color. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me learning. Look at me growing as a person. I don't know why. I don't know why I keep sleeping on color. I think, you know what it is? I think I know what it is. I think it's because, and it sounds super cornball, but sometimes I just don't want to think about color theory. Sometimes. I get caught up in it sometimes, you guys. I don't know what it is, but that's another thing. That's another thing we're learning. We're trying to grow in this year of our dogs, 2026. What do you drink? Oh, you know, we're actually just playing around, man. We're not really drawing anything. We're just playing with patterns and talking about like art we're into lately. What are you into? We're just kind of playing with just different brush pens and seeing what we can get out of them. See what kind of textures and thicknesses and apparently colors now. We've moved on to colors. Let's see. I think I'm gonna bring. I think we're gonna turn it. I think we're gonna turn it because actually let's turn it this way so you can actually see it. I don't want to lift up the camera again because it keeps getting in the way. Actually, let's do this. Let's do two of these. We should just do an eye, huh? Let's just do a really weird dinosaur eyeball. I do love that. And then yeah, again, if you guys are interested in this stuff, I did preload it in the description, but like whatever, I just put it in there in case you guys were curious. I'm always like looking to see what people are using. So I always just appreciate that, but they're just there just because I'm not none of this is sponsored. I'm not selling anything. I'm just looking for buddies that also like to play around with weird stuff, have weird experiments. And also because, you know what, being a beginner is so interesting because I was thinking about how being a beginner, or even like doing it, like, yeah, it's been several months, but I don't know when I'm gonna not feel like a beginner, and I kind of don't care about that part. But being a beginner, like, you're doing the most. Like, you're learning everything. You're learning about mediums, you're learning how to use them, you're learning how to position yourself, you're learning shading, perspective. If you're working with color, now you're kind of working towards understanding color theory. Being a beginner is a lot, and that's not even from like an overwhelming, like daunting, place of frustration necessarily. That's more from a place of like, I give myself a lot of leeway. Like when I'm drawing things, I'm just letting things happen. And I find that I can be a lot more cool in the process because I can make something, step away, and then look at it later and then just be totally fine. Like I'm not judging myself or any of that. I'm just having a play. You're talking while you do it. Oh yeah, you know what? It's just fun to hang out. Like, isn't it? It's just fun to hang out with people. Um, I don't know. If honestly, if no one showed up, it would be lonely, but it'd be okay. You know what I mean? I just find it to be, I find that, especially like I was talking about before, um, because I have had a lot of injuries, like I currently do have like a back injury, and you can't see it really on camera, but I'm needing to reposition myself a lot and kind of move around a lot. Lonely because being in the car hurts, going out and doing things hurts, and I'm trying to recover, and I'm trying to get, you know, trying to get back to my life, but as a result, like, it's hard to even socialize because being in chronic pain sucks. It really, really sucks. And so it's like, well, if like a couple people want to hang out with me online, that's amazing. And I'm just sharing. I've been sharing a lot in shorts because that's accessible to me. Because making videos, while I love it and I do know quite a bit in terms of using software, it's just too much for me. I can't sit in front of the computer like that. You know what I mean? So I like going lives. I like going live for a few reasons. And one of them is just hanging out with cool people and interacting like directly. Oh, yeah, I broke a hip and I broke part of my sacrum. Really fun stuff. It was like about a year, I think, to relearn how to walk somewhat comfortably. And a lot of things about my body are different now, but that's just the way it goes. But yeah, now my back, now I've got like a back injury in the thoracic and the low back, which is a fun combo to have. And that's the other thing. It's like I'm so scared to get sick because if I get something with a cough, my good, I listen, listen here, I will absolutely lose my mind. Like there is no way I could possibly deal with that. I wouldn't make it. I wouldn't make it, milkman. I wouldn't do it. It'd be really hard. So, I don't know. It's crazy. It's crazy. Well, I'm wishing you a lot of luck on your knee. That's no joke. That is no joke. Anything from, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think anything, being injured in any way is its own hard. Um, but you got it. Are you feeling less pain now after your surgery? I'm definitely not cool. Hey, jokers are always a delight. Well, I mean, I shouldn't say always. I think it kind of depends on, but um, I think it's all just, we're all just trying to be us. Let's see. I think it's time to turn it because we've come pretty far. Okay, the time has come to lift the camera a little bit, so bear with me. We're just gonna lift it a little bit. Probably should have picked a smaller notebook, actually. Oops. It also helps if you know how to use your tripod. Let's see, did that work? Are we in frame? Let's take a look. I just have markers spilling everywhere. Are we in frame? It looks like we are. Cool. Nice. Oh, mountain biking. Oh, yeah, man. Knee with a mountain biking, that's rough. That's rough. Oh, thank you for hoping I'm doing great. What's your username? MK Rom. Thank you so much. That's very nice of you. Thank you. I think we're just gonna keep going. Is this okay? Is this okay that we're doing this? Because I'm actually really relaxed. I'm actually having a great time. I think we should make this an eye though at the end, for sure. I just don't know if I want to keep it. I don't know. Maybe we should keep it this size. And also, I think we should start like swooping this up maybe. Like maybe making this like the ocular area and then going back. I like that idea. I think we should do that. All right, I think we're just gonna go rogue. I think we should just do this and then just see where the road takes us. I might just do a few, because I keep like taking off and putting caps on. I think I just want to do like some in this vein with this color. I mean, I don't know where that came from. And then I kind of want to swoosh it in. We'll kind of use this as guides. But this is like, yeah, I think we'll do that and then I can always return back to that color. Speedy from this, but yeah, I know. Man, time is crazy when you're injured too, huh? Because it's like so much is happening, like especially if you have like a bunch of doctor's visits or you're going to the PT a bunch or whatever, right? It's like time, but at the same time, it's so the boringness of just waiting, for certain things to feel better or for mobility to get pretty big, be able to move more. It's just time is so warped. It's really something special, I don't know, that was my experience anyway. It's like things would just, I don't know, the movement of everything was really crazy. Let's do green next. I'm kind of feeling some green. I kind of want it to like pinch in for some reason. Almost like a, I don't know why an animal, like a cat, like animal cheek? Is that what I'm thinking? I don't even know. I don't even know. But I kind of like, and then if we get too close to the other lines, we can bust out our microns. And actually, we could do the fine liner on these because I was actually surprised. I did not think that the fine liner side of this, I did not think it was going to be all that, you know? But I do really like the fact these are odorless. I know I've mentioned that a few times, but I do appreciate something that does not stank. Gotta be honest. Gotta be honest. It is funny though, because and maybe it's just because Sharpies, I've just used Sharpies my whole life for various things. Sharpies don't bother me, but any other alcohol markers I hate. Is that crazy? Does anybody else have that actually? That is crazy. So you want to make time so life you can, at the same time you want to go by very fast. Yeah. Yeah. Ugh. It is, man. It is just it is something. You're doing a very colorful comment, yeah. We're drawing something. I don't even know. I can't decide what we should do. Like if we should just do like a crazy eyeball. Or I don't know, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. It's too soon. It's too soon. Oh, Comet. Oh, I see. I was a little, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little confused. And I was like, you know what? To each their own. To each their own. Overall, I originally started this out by wondering if these aqua markers are worth it. I say yes, absolutely. I think they're actually quite fun. Their longevity, I don't know how long they'll last, but honestly, man, I've had some markers just like dry out so quickly, regardless of being like really on it in terms of making sure the cap is on, very secure. I don't know. I don't know. I find that just some just want to do their own thing, you know? The other fun thing about going live too is it's so funny how, oh, we got some crossover, that's okay. It is funny how I'll start off with one idea and then the next thing I know, I'm just drawing with like squiggle lines for voice recognition. Oh man, voice to text. What a comedy of errors that is, isn't it? I will say, I think I like going line by line instead of the sporadic lines. I think it's kind of taken me out of it. It's like a mountain covered in foliage. Oh, you know what this is? This is a Rorschach test. That's what this is. That's awesome. Yeah, this does. Yeah, I think you're totally right about the mountain. The other, and maybe this is too gross, I don't know, but it kind of gives like detached eyeball, you know how like it's attached in the back. Did that ruin it? Did that take us out of the moment? I'm sorry for everything. I've been reading too much. Listen, I've been reading like some horror manga lately, and some of the imagery, girl, it will get you. It's so good. I've been drawing some real nightmare fuel as of late. Pulling her right out with it. Yeah, buddy. We're going big here. We're not going with just one part. We're going with the whole carriage. Let's see. I'm kind of feeling like I think we should start using the microns. I'm kind of feeling some smaller lines. Do I want to do the microns? Yeah. Because I kind of like that these are like different. The colors are just different enough. Um, let's see, this is green. I'm just gonna, I keep forgetting I need to hold this at the very end. See, that's satisfying me, seeing like the different thicknesses. I like that a lot. And I kind of want to start going with, oops. I kind of want to start going with the, like, kind of like almost in line with the colors. I'm just gonna see how that goes. This is definitely the kind of paper you, man, this is like $5. It's a $5 sketchbook from like one of those discount, I think this might be like Ross or something. That's what this one is. And yeah, it was like $5. It is like, it's like 140 dem. Like it actually is kind of like thick. Like we don't have any bleed. Oh, we do have some bleed. I lied. Wait, do we? Or is that left over from? Yes, this is it. Because I thought maybe this was something else. But no, we didn't. What bled through? No, we didn't, because it's not on this side. This must be from something else I did. Never mind. We're not bleeding through. What do you use for your... Oh, you know what? You guys, I've been loving... there's two that I really like. And this is kind of... This is like the most available one. It seems corny, but this one, this mixed media, Strathmore. And this is one that I was like doing these on. And what else? I actually did something else on here. Oh, you're a landscape guy. I'll show you. I'll show you. This is one that I had done before. This little landscape. This was a practice. I was trying to like practice different techniques, and so it's kind of like almost collage style in a way. But I like this paper for all sorts of things. It's actually pretty fun. So I like that one. But my current favorite right now is the one by Talons. This little guy. I like the tan paper. And this is the one that I've been doing. This is actually, we use this for our test in the beginning, but I've been using it for eyes. And I've been getting into, like I said, I'm getting into manga. And let's see. Yeah, so I did this was like Children of the Sea, I mean. So I was like kind of practicing with that. And Dragon Ball Z. And just some other comics and manga that I just randomly picked up from the library. My cat jumped up and messed this up. But I want to finish. This is from, I hope I'm saying it correctly. Is it Uzumaki? The one with the spirals? But yeah, so this is what I've just been kind of playing with and yeah, experimenting with. But this is my favorite because the paper is really good. Not for alcohol markers, but the paper itself just, there's some ghosting on the, my cat jumped up on the bed and so we drew together. So ridiculous. But there is like some, hold on, let me find one of the ones that's there. Like there's some, oh yeah, this is, you can barely see the ghosting. And this one, I did like a lot, several strokes on the hair. So and it's only minimal ghosting. I do want to try it with watercolor, but actually we did this test with all of the things, like we went through this a lot and there's barely anything. So it's the Talons. Actually, I have the, hold on one second. I'll find, where is it? Or Talons Art Creation. One moment. I've already, and it's like, you get a bunch of pages too. It's like 100 and, no, hold on. I'll have to look and see how many pages there are. Because I know there are pages here. The page count, I mean. Let's see. Yeah. Oops. Yeah, it's this one, and I think it is 80 pages? It's 80 pages, yeah. So like 160 160 spots, but yeah, I really like that. You're working on eyes too? Yeah. You know, it's funny. I don't usually like to do features independently. I like to work on the face as a whole and just kind of see how things work together. And then but I was just really feeling there are like all these different styles of eyes in the books I've been getting from the library, and I was like, I just want to do like a spage, like a spread of just eyes. So I've just been drawing an eye a night is what I've been doing lately, and so I just started that a few days ago, and I've got 3 eyeballs so far. Oops. Oh, you like Hanson? I um I got Canson for when I was very first learning watercolor. And I like it okay for all sorts of things. But like for watercolor itself, I'm not so, well, I don't know. I think it depends. It depends. I shouldn't say one thing or the other. I think Canson's totally cool. I think Canson's cool. But I haven't, um, I actually haven't sketched too much on it because the one I have is watercolor. And I don't really like sketching too much on watercolor. Like I like line and wash, but there's something about the feeling and the look of, I don't know, I think I just need to practice more, but there's something about the texture because it's just so bumpy, and like it's fun on the one hand, but on the other hand, I don't know what it is about it. I don't know what it is about it. I struggle. That is one of my struggles is fine line work on textured paper. Yeah. But I do like line and wash though. But oh yeah, that was the other thing I was gonna say about the talons, is I was hoping to do some line and wash with it, but then I got sidetracked with my new eyeball habit. What do I feel like doing? I just feel like there's just a lot of space. I think I like going in order as opposed to doing sporadic. Just because I'm looking for gaps and I'm feeling like I'm lost. See, drawing paper had a much finer tooth. Oh, uh-huh. Paper draws its yeah, yeah. And you know what? Yes. And I think that was I think that's what I do like about I'll try. I do want to try the Canson. I think you're right. I do want to pick that up. But I did like drawing pencil with it. It's like butter. I don't know what it is. This is so smooth, and yet it's still got like nice thickness to it. But this was a pencil that I did pencil specifically. I think the rest is all ink. Oh, I think I was just playing around with animals one night. But yeah, I think I'll check out the Canson. I'm trying to like not acquire so many sketchbooks. There's like I might be getting influenced though. Like there's this lady talking about MD paper, and I'm trying not to get too excited about that. I even ran what, what is going on over there? Are you, I feel like you're texting and chatting, or you're voice to text. What did I say? Voicing and chatting? I don't know. I think we're getting loopy. I think I'm getting loopy. That wasn't it you. I said I was just gonna do micron, and I just reached for more of these watercolor, these aqua pens. Yo, how's it going? We're getting loopy an hour and a half or an hour into our chat today. We're going rogue with some pens. That one's the black one. I was looking for the red. There it is. It was literally like right next to me. Good. Yes. We do like. We're having some just some good hangout today, honestly. It's been a good day for the stream today. Just having a good time. It's like 30 degrees outside, but it's nice and warm in here. Maybe I'll just actually I'm gonna do this more. I threw it. There we go. Does anybody else just like throw their pens and then and then it just like you can't find them? Just lost in the abyss. Let's see. I got some color pens like yours over the holidays, and I told try them out. Oh yeah. Oh cool, man. So it was it the Aqua pens or was it what kind of pen did you have? Or was it the Micron? Because honestly, I'm thinking both. I think having like a little bit of variety is kind of giving me life right now. I do want to check that guy out though. I totally neglected this side of the page. What did I do? I have so many pens on the table, I can't move it. This is part of what we're working with here. I was gonna put that over there. Okay. I want to start working on this corner. I mean, when I say work, doodling. Yeah. So we got a mix of the Micron and of some Aqua pens by Faber Castell. And we're just playing around. Actually, do we want to do... I was going to say we use the jelly or the gel pen, but I think we'll hold off on that actually. But ultimately, I think I do... Oh yeah, where's that? I feel like I had something else over here that I wanted to pour into the pile. But now I can't think of it. I have no idea what I'm doing. Are you gonna color the gaps? I think I'm gonna leave them. Get into your archives, my friend. Do it. Do it. And then MK. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave them. I was actually, I don't know if you were here for this, but this was like a scribble that I had done before bed. I've done a few of them actually. And I just kind of I like it. And I wanted to try it with color because I haven't done it with color. So I do think we should put an eyeball in because why not? So yeah, I think I'm gonna leave the white space and we're just gonna see what kind of chaos. How many lines up here? I kind of want to go a little crazy with these lines here. We shall see. We shall see. But this is just literally I'll just play. I have no idea how this is gonna come out. Oh, the other thing that I'm actually really excited for as we get some is I really like playing around with cyanotype, which is like that sun printing. I don't know if you guys know that one, but I'm gonna be probably doing that a bunch come summer. And I did, ooh, I can actually show you an example. I used, so I got, this is crazy, you guys. So I got this, my hand's starting to cramp up a little bit. Actually, where did I put it? I thought it was over here. 1 second. I picked up, oh, here it is. I found it. I actually picked up this, sorry, 1 second. I got one of these kids cameras, the ones that print. They print in just black and white, right? It looks like I just took it on the trail. It makes like these really super simple prints. But I had some, they make rolls of like sticker transparency for them. So I printed up a picture of my cat, and I took the sticker and I put it on top, and then sun exposed it. And so I got like this super cute picture of my cat on cyanotype. So this gave me a boatload of ideas. So I'm really excited to get into that. So watch out, come spring, when the days are getting sunnier and the days are getting longer, we're gonna get crazy on some outside art stuff. I am pumped. So get ready for that. Get ready for that, yo. Oh, I'm sorry. I got so excited I missed the chat. A moment. Let me look. You found your spiral grasset? Nice. Oh, you know what? I've heard, oh, the Grafton is the Derwent. Oh, well, now I gotta write that down. Hold on. Thanks, man. You're really coming in with the tips. I really appreciate it. If anybody wants to shout out what they are really loving right now, do it. Because that's just very awesome. And if you guys are curious about anything that I've been up to, just give a shout. Actually, let me just make sure that everything's good here. Okay, nice. Just making sure my internet was not being a jerk face. With the winter time, sometimes it can be a wee bit sketchy, but it's not. It hasn't really been. We haven't really had a storm. The stormy days are the ones where I just need to film instead of go live for obvious reasons. Oh, hold on one second. I'm trying to look at the chat on my laptop instead of on my camera. Okay. Okay, cool. Let's see. Water soluble Derwent. So, the water soluble colored pencils, are they considered watercolor pencils, or are they different? Because I've heard that like Derwent, like ink tints and stuff, I've heard that that's like the same vein, but it's still very different. I'm still learning about it. Any tips I would, or just any thoughts would be pretty cool. Because sometimes, like, I don't know, sometimes the language gets a little muddy to me. Okay. Oh, you said it was graphite. You said it was graphite. Blah, blah. I did write it down and then promptly asked a silly question right after. Recently started crocheting. Nice. I used to knit a whole lot. But I've found that like lately it's really hard because I've been dealing with a back injury, and for whatever reason knitting flares it up so badly. I can draw for a while if I've got like my elbow kind of braced against the table. But crochet is one of those things where for some reason I found knitting easier. Is that weird? I don't know if that's like I feel like I've heard that before. Like some people just tend to pick up one or other a little easier. But yeah, what are you crocheting lately? Are you making clothes, or what are you doing? Let's see here. I keep not doing this part. I think it's just because I'm left-handed. Let's just do a scooch. Okay, cool. Let's make sure that was in there. I think I'm gonna go back. Oh, excuse me. I think I'm gonna go back to the Pigma. These Pigma pens really are like my favorite. Let's see. I want the big one. There it is. Proof of A. We don't know. How's that better? Are you real? I don't know. You tell me. I think we just gotta do the best we can with the awareness we've got, huh? Because I'm only aware of this particular place that I'm in at the moment. What, I just kind of do some of that here. I keep neglecting this corner. There we go. I do think one bummer is my battery is about to run out, and I don't have my charger here. So I think we're gonna have to wrap this up, you guys. Let's see. Hey, you know what? What do you do, buddy? At least you woke up. At least you woke up somewhere. Oh, you too, milkman's kid. You're cool as hell. Soon, I've been doing randomly, but I do want to set up a schedule. So I'll probably do a community post just to see like where everybody's kind of at and see if we can kind of coordinate. But other than that, thank you so much. You're so cool. You guys, thank you. I will see you soon. My battery is about to go down in about 3 seconds. So you guys have a wonderful time. Look at the I found pencil holder. Not going. You got 4 steak knives. Wait. Did you mean steak knives or did you mean something else? Okay, seriously, my battery's about to die, so I don't want to cut off. I'd rather end this by saying, happy creating, have so much fun. Thanks for being awesome. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.